welcome to Super Mario Odyssey Dark Side Speedrun. I will be your runner today. My name is GhostTSR, and along with me I have my three commentators. So if you want to introduce yourselves, go ahead, guys.
Hello, I'm Rockin. I am a speedrunner. I don't have that much dark side experience, but I have been in this community for a while. And I look forward to watching Ghost's run. He recently got a huge PB, so let's see if he'll get another good run just like that. I'll pass it on to Sledge.
Hi, I'm Sledgehammer. I've done a lot of routing for Dark Side and 90%, and yeah, I'm excited to commentate this.
Yeah, hello, I'm Bliplow. I know a decent amount about this game, so I'm just here to commentate along.
Yeah. A lot has changed since this was last shown at GSA 2019. And yeah, sit back, relax, and get ready. So before we start, you might notice I'm on the date and time screen. I'm going to be setting up for a trick known as DSTA, which my commentators will explain as we start the run. So, yeah. So we're going to be starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
So, like, the timer doesn't actually start when he presses OK on the home screen. It actually starts when he presses start on the Odyssey, the game.
The title screen.
So,
Yeah.
So.
And the reason why this is done is because in the Sand Kingdom, there's a moon that you can get by growing a seed at the start of the kingdom. And there is a glitch found, and this was in early 2019, where you're able to skip the seed being grown by making it so that the run starts exactly about 7 minutes before a few minutes before daylight savings time. So that way, when you reach the seed, daylight saving time kicks into action, and the seed grows based off of the time. So when the time is moved forward an hour, the seed is completely grown by the time you leave the sub area that you go into after planting the seed.
Yeah. So the window for this trick is about 20 seconds. It's from planting the seed to exiting the sub area, which we'll see later.
All right.
So
yeah, you can go ahead.
So right now, Ghost is going through the Cat Kingdom, which serves as the tutorial kingdom for the game. He just did his first capture of the frog, and right now he's going to be getting the checkpoint as he goes out. And he's doing this because he actually revisits this kingdom at the end of the game, and he warps to that checkpoint. And after that, he does left side, which is the first major trick of this run.
Yeah.
It's not really that major. It's only like 2 seconds. It's not that big of a deal.
I mean, it's still a very impressive trick.
Yeah, it is.
To be honest.
For SMO, every time save counts.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
yes.
2 seconds is like way more than it seems.
Yeah. So I believe, just based off my calculations, I think that this is a 2:27 cap. Am I right?
This is a
26.
Okay, my bad.
22.
2:22. I'm sorry. I thought it was 20 seconds.
It's
as opposed
16
to
seconds from shooting out of the wire.
Yeah.
I accidentally split, so the timer's kind of off.
Oh no, it's good. The only timer that we see is the. Oh yeah, did you pause your splits or something?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to unpause.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's all right. Not the big
Hopefully,
deal. So
2:23 cap. Nice, guys.
Let's go.
Time. Let's go.
Yeah,
let's go.
Yes.
First ever sub 3-minute dark side run. This is awesome. So yeah, right now he's just getting the first moon in Cascade, and yeah, there's he's just the timer finally got working again, and he doesn't now. Ghost, you don't go for DSS, do you?
No, it's a very hard trick.
Yeah, it's a very hard trick.
So what we normally do is go to this dinosaur, this T-Rex, and then we'll break some rocks that uncover a trampoline, and then the dino jumps on the trampoline, and so we can get to the boss arena faster. But
Yeah,
there's
just
actually
watch-
a 10
just watch
second
him go.
faster time save.
No, just watch the dinosaur bounce up. Let's go. Perfectly executed. Nicely done, Ghost. And now he's entering the Madame Brood fight. Which
So for this strategy, like, you're just gonna have to do you're just gonna throw your cap to the right, jump, and then backflip at a specific time, so that you can hit the chomp 2 times. And yeah, that's basically the brood fight.
all
Oh
right.
my. I don't think I have audio. That's
All right.
really screwed up.
That's okay. You can. I mean, that sounds like a quick fix. Thankfully.
There's no audio coming from my end, which sucks.
From your
So
end?
you won't be able to hear audio. Sorry, guys.
It's all right. You just got our commentating, which is plenty of noise. So yeah.
Right.
So right now he's grabbing the multi-moon. And after getting the multi-moon, I think that it's just standard any percent, isn't it?
Yes.
Nope. Well, for him it is, but
Yes.
like it's slightly faster to get 2 moons in here, but one of those moons Ghost will get in the revisit of this kingdom.
Yeah. Basically, every single kingdom where you obtain world peace, you revisit. Yeah. So that's just a good rule of thumb to go by. So if we get peace in the kingdom, we're going back. So he just exited Cascade. The time is probably a bit off because again, he paused the timer.
I don't think it's gonna be too off.
It's not too far off. I think that he paused the timer for about 5 or 10 seconds.
I didn't pause the timer necessarily, but
I think Ghost just stopped the time overall, and then see if he just undid that split. it should be-
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So yeah, my bad. It was actually 5:42. That was my bad. So right now, we're gonna see a trick. The only trick that has been patched in the past year, which is fast action guide skip. So
It's not patched. It was just made way harder.
it's just way harder, but similarly to the way that IP clip was made way harder by the addition of 1.2. And,
Fast action guide skip now is basically you hit beyond a certain frame and it's way faster. Like it skips like a black screen and it makes Cappy talk like sooner.
Yes. So right now we're going to see him do DSTA. So you'll see that he planted the seed. It's completely not grown. He's grabbing the bird and another moon. And then when he goes in the rumble room, the day will switch just because that's the way he timed it. So when he comes out of the rumble room, we'll notice that that the seed will be completely grown. Now let's just check that out.
Yeah, it should be 552. There you go.
A great yes, well done. Okay, so yeah, very cool to see.
Again, sorry for no game audio, guys, but I cannot
don't worry,
do much.
it's okay. It's okay.
Thank you for
just do
being
what you
so
can
much
do during-
supportive. Hopefully, I can make it up with this run.
So far, it's very clean looking.
Thank you.
Very happy with the way it looks. So yeah, now he's going up to get this Dune Moon, which has been notoriously tricky. But of course, Ghost gets it first try because after enough seasoning as a SMO speedrunner, you become accustomed to those strategies. So now he is getting that moon, which you can actually access without the ice pillar, but it's slower. But it's just a little fun fact. So now he's going to be doing a strategy called the Dram Strategy, where he up throws to put it towards this bullet bill. And as he grabs this moon, he homes his cap towards the bullet bill. And it goes up like that. And just look at that. That saves a ton of time, like 5 seconds. Am I right?
No,
Am I right with that?
Well, about 2 to 3 for
2 to 3.
Like,
yeah.
There was a moon back there that he skipped, but he will be getting it later, which actually saves 4 seconds, which we found out like early of last year,
Mm-hmm.
which made the Savhour race lot more
Yeah.
intense.
All right. So right now, Ghost is gonna get this moon, where I don't even know what the game developers were thinking when they made this moon. Like, let's put it in the hardest spot possible. Like, how do you even see that if you're a casual player? But yeah.
I mean, obviously people saw it.
People saw it, but I don't understand like what the justification. So he gets the crate moon now, which in any percent you get the crate moon for most runners. I think in BTT routes you get it later, but you got it now. So yeah. So he missed a little fancy looking cap dive, but it's all right because he moved on. So. Yeah, now he's going to be doing a trick called Jaxy Skip, which is one of my personal favorite tricks in the run. It's when you ram your bullet bill against the side of this Jaxy ruins up here, and you're able to go above it and get a moon and a few coins. And yeah. So yeah. Now he's going to be going over to the Wandering Cactus. Tons of things you can capture in this game, am I right? So, yeah.
Yes, you are right.
I am correct.
Oh, I'd like to mention, so instead of doing a normal cap throw most of the times, Ghost will be doing a spin throw because spin throws actually are slightly faster than normal cap throws. Like, they travel faster.
Interesting.
They save a few frames each, which do add up a lot.
Oh man, so Ghost just did the Notes Moon with only one spin throw, which is a very precise trick. Usually you need 2 throws, but with Ghost precision, he got it with one spin throw.
So,
basically the whole point of that trick, whole gist of it is that you can angle where your spin throw goes. So if you angle it in the right direction, you can just have it work well and just do it all in one spin throw.
And this is looking like an 11:05 sand exit, I believe. I might be a little bit off. 11:06.
But that's still very good. So we're coming up to Lake Kingdom. Lake Kingdom's a very scary kingdom because there are 2 very cool strats that are actually really hard.
Yeah.
So if commentator want to explain, like Rockin', you can go ahead.
I'll explain Lake Clip because that's the one that I know. So Lake Clip is a trick. It's towards the start of the kingdom, where you throw your hat while you're sliding down the wall, and when you line it up correctly, you're able to clip through a corner, which you can use to grab a checkpoint. We'll see when it happens. Yeah, we'll see it when it happens. I'll
explain the other hard track strat in this. So it's another Dram strat, and
by the sound of what Ghost is saying.
Yeah, so
I think that he got it.
Get this.
Yeah, yeah.
That is a
and
tough
we dram
strat.
to the zipper. Dram is basically a term for capture warp. And
named after the first Dram strat in Sand. So let's see if he gets Lake Clip. Let's go.
Yeah, so that Dram takes about 4 seconds.
A little bit of a slip up there, but we got...
Yeah, little hiccup, but he got 3rd try, and he did the movement perfectly. As you can see, he got the checkpoint, and he's getting this underwater moon. He will warp to the checkpoint. And this and basically this gives you 2 chess moons, and you do this instead of Rango.
No, you still do Rango.
You still? My bad. I'm thinking of any.
Yeah. In any percent, you use this to skip Rango.
Yeah. So you jump straight from here to Rango, which is a cool little jump. Because there's also a known trick where you can jump the other way, but it's cool to see it go the other way as well. So Rango, it's just a fun boss to do fast in my experience with doing it.
For each of these brutals, there are 4 of them. You saw the first one in cap, but for each of these aren't really hard. But if you mess them up, you can lose a lot of time.
Yeah, so right now he's grabbing the multi-moon. This was a pretty nice lake for him. He got the lake Dram Strategy, and
Really
he got Lake Crit's
glad.
third try. So yeah, this is turning out to be a great run for him so far.
We have Wooded though, but which has a very infamous trick known as Knucklip. I've actually been fucking it up a lot. So if commentators want to explain the basics behind Knucklip, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll go. So basically, with Nutclip, this fight's like a lot of moons. Actually, I believe it's all of them. If you like throw your cat like right as it spawns, like as it becomes like obtainable, you can like go through like you kind of like lose collision or something, and like you can go through walls. This is like the biggest use of it is in Wooded using Nutclip, but also it's used Cascade. There's with the chest moon. There's also utilization in snow. We're probably not going to see either of those uses in this run, but that's what like top level runs of this category and like any percent do.
So before he does that, he does he does this cool little maneuver with this rock where he gets the bunny while holding the rock before throwing it and making it hit the other rock, which has the moon in it. So that's a pretty nice looking maneuver. Also, I've always been impressed by that.
Sorry for interrupting, but you see me go into first person for the uproot. That's usually just to recenter the camera to talk to NPCs faster. It saves a little bit of time, but over the course, we do this a lot over the course of the run, so it's gonna save a lot.
It's the little things that count.
All right. So we're just gonna get this uproot moon, this tree moon, and then we're off. Hopefully we get this. So get your blesses in, chat.
Yeah, maybe we can get the bless RNGs. Sorry, that's gone now. So you can get your favorite Twitch channel's bless emotes. I'm gonna use my own personally. There we go. So
that might be it.
Let's see. So usually it's time for the wee wee.
Looks good.
I think he got it. All right. Now check this out. You go out of bounds. This is actually, oh man. Oh man. I never understood how people are able to get this so consistently. And then this is also very cool. You can just jump up this ramp.
Shouts to YT Lucidity, the wooded guy. Oh my god. I was practicing that for like 30 minutes before the marathon starts. I'm so happy I got it.
Let's go. That's very good to hear. That's the one run. That's the one trick that you don't want to miss, because if you miss it, you have to back it up.
All right. So we're just gonna continue with wooded, and if anyone wants to explain upward mechanics, go ahead.
All right. I feel like that's something for Sludge Dribble. I'm not too familiar.
Yeah. So upward speed is when you go off the spawner a certain way, and for some reason, the upward moves faster when you like do a small jump like each time.
Yeah. All right. So right now, after this moon, Ghost is going to collect the story moon, and he's going to do the trick that I believe he is most well known for, and he is most known for putting into the mainstream of the Odyssey community. Yeah. And that trick is called Dive FRS. FRS. There we go. And FRS stands for Flower Road Skip, and oh my bad, he doesn't get the story moon, but he just does a dive before doing it, which makes it a lot more consistent for him and for the runners as well.
And slightly slower, like
a little bit slower, but more consistent. Consistency is what matters when you're doing a run that's as long as Dark Side. You don't want to mess that up. So yeah, he's just going in this tower right now. And yeah, he's gonna do this trick where you stretch your legs to reach the top of the tower, and get the second moon.
All right, we're coming up to post spirit movement, so I'm gonna try to get a frame jump.
Oh man.
I mean, yeah. Usually this jump, you can buffer it. It's like it's not really frame perfect if you like buffer it. It's like like it goes there.
Buffering is basically when you press you input something before like you actually need to input it, which like, and even if you don't press it on the right frame, since you press it like a little bit before, it's like the input happens, and
All right.
like what that
So,
does here is
right-
it cancels the stun.
So right now, he's in the very hard. This sub area is a lot harder than it looks. It's called flooded pipeways, and all these spinies can very easily get in your way. But it looks like it's no trouble for Ghost. So
this is a 1935 wooded, and that's minus 10 seconds of my PB. So we are on PB
Oh
pace.
man, we are on PB pace. Do you think that we'll be able to watch a PB
Actually,
live
Ghost,
on Marathon?
Hopefully.
Actually, Ghost. Actually, I think this is a 27.
Wait, really?
Oh my!
Yeah.
That's my first ever 2x in this run.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Oh man,
Wow.
we might be
Really
watching
good
something
pace.
very, very good. All right, so
there weren't
guys,
many-
we're not gonna jinx anything. But we just have to watch and continue to watch and see how this run goes. So right now he's gonna be going into the Cloud Kingdom. I'd like somebody else to explain that because
so basically with
140.
So basically with Cloud, like normally, casually, you're supposed to like get hats, Bowser jumps around the arena, you put the hat on, go around, fight, punch Bowser. But since we want to go fast, what we do is we get the hat on right in front of Bowser, so it can immediately start hitting Bowser, so he doesn't jump around the arena. And Ghost will be doing this all 3 phases of this Bowser fight, and also the one in Moon.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's not much to explain about Cloud, so if Arlie, you have any donations, you can go ahead and read them.
All right. So I guess I'll just keep commenting then. So Ghost is going on to the 3rd phase. There's also a hint heart that you can get in that area. Ghost selects not to, choosing to go for the one in Lost, I believe, instead.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Which is a little bit slower, but the
More
one in this
consistent.
fight is pretty hard to get.
Yeah. So now we're going to be watching the most stressful kingdom of the run, but it's normally the revisit of this kingdom that's hard.
Yeah, this one is just an introduction to the deadly part, which is the revisit.
Imagine having to jump around all these poison platforms and stuff like that.
I failed Meme Tree.
All right. So Meme Tree is a trick. Oh man. All right. It's okay.
That's fine.
Fast backup. It's all
nice
good.
backup. At least you didn't die. But Meme Tree, you could basically skip activating Klepto by jumping on that tree. And it's a trick that saves a lot of time, at least like a minute. So yeah.
Well, there is an easier alternative which doesn't lose much, but
yeah, but just skipping Klepto in general saves a lot of time. So we just grabbed that checkpoint because we're gonna go back there later.
Yeah.
All right.
So, what's useful to know is that when you're like right under like something that's gonna kill you, but you need to warp somewhere, like dying and then going to that place you need to go is faster than warping. But
Called
you
a
need
death
to
warp.
you need to route the only where you respawn is either loading zones or checkpoints, and since he got that checkpoint up there, when he dies he'll respawn there, and that's faster than warping.
And then you can just get that really quick and easy moon right there. So now he's gonna do cave gardening, which you literally just do a spin throw and he missed that whole row, but he got cave gardening. And now
so I'm coming up to a manip. Can I have some quiet time, guys?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, this manip saves 1.5 seconds, and I'll explain it as it happens. Right.
That should work, hopefully.
Yeah, so he just
probably not. Yeah, Sag.
So he just gets this moon while the torpedo's launching.
That's all right. I mean, that's a cool looking strat. It's very interesting, but I mean,
saves about a second.
It looks so tough.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Oh gosh, he just died before getting the moon, so that means he has to go back and get it. This happens a lot, especially in races, I believe. So he activates Klepto just to be safe, as opposed to just going down and diving, because there is a chance that you can activate Klepto.
Yeah, when you just
he gets a second
go
try.
straight to die, like to get the moon, like when you the next time you touch the ground, you have a chance of triggering Klepto, because Klepto has complicated aerial triggers. And
yes.
So
this wasn't going to PB anyway, so I'm really not worried.
Yeah, I mean, this run is basically just to show off the category. The goal for this run is not to be a PB or a world record or anything. It's to show off how great and underrated, and in fact, this category of Dark Side is. So yeah, because I feel like not enough people talk about Dark Side. I feel like it's just any percent, but with a little bit of post game, which adds a little bit of flavor to it.
Yeah, but recently that's not the case.
Yeah, and some additions, obviously. So that's why I say a bit of flavor. So right now, he is in the Night Metro Kingdom, the most iconic kingdom, arguably, of Super Mario Odyssey, the one that everybody thinks of. And he is going to skip this construction area by just doing this simple, relatively simple movement here.
All right. So
messes up that a little bit, but
there's the boss fight in this portion of the run called Mecha Wiggler, and this boss fight is the most It has the most RNG in the entire game. Well, maybe there's one that's in bigger categories.
Let's see if I can get this.
I mean, yeah, fishing would also is also a big instance of RNG, but I don't think we get any fishing moons here.
Yeah, we don't get any fish. Oh, I was trying to show off a cool strat known as Goomba City Hall.
Goomba hack.
Yeah, Goomba hack.
Goomba Mecha. Goomba Mecha.
All right, nice.
Yeah,
nice
we'll refer to it as Goomba Jump.
Yeah, Goomba Jump. All right, so yeah, it's a little blip, but we will blow by it. I hope you understood the joke that I was trying to make there. And then he just does this cool looking jump, finicky jump to get through there. So now he's going to be going up to the Mecha Wiggler fight, which is the most notoriously risky, or not risky, but scary part of the run. So let's see how he does this. It's a very good first cycle.
Yeah.
Basically about as fast as he can go.
Yeah, Goryu climb is Stratton. What it actually.
Real quick, gonna hop in and say thank you so much to MeWe for the $5 donation. He says, "Good luck on the run, Ghost. I helped discover the really cool thing that's later on in the run. But I'm not gonna say what it is yet."
All right, we're not gonna spoil it. It's a very interesting trick, and we're gonna save it for the end. So make sure to stick here. Yeah.
This is a very good pattern.
Let's go. Everything's working in Ghost's favor right here. Look at that.
However, we took 2 damage, so but still, that was real good.
Bittersweet. Yeah, there we go. And bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, that was a pretty good pattern. The Wiggler has many patterns.
So right now he's grabbing the multi-moon, and we have saved the city from the pesky Bowser and his Mecha Wiggler minion. Now we're going into Metro Kingdom.
Yeah.
Here's a very interesting clip coming up right. Oh, sorry guys.
Okay.
Here's an interesting clip coming up right now, which is known as scooter clip after this dram. Mm-hmm. So again, capture warp method.
All right. Yeah, so scooter clip is basically when you angle your either Joy-Con or Pro-Con. I believe Ghost uses a Pro-Con. You angle it all the way to the left while you're in the scooter. That way you can kind of clip in and grab a moon that's intended to be gotten by capturing that person and using the remote control car.
Yeah.
Ghost nails the trick, of course, because...
Yeah, this is one of the more inconsistent tricks of this game. It's not really that hard, but it's inconsistent, and it saves about 6 seconds.
Yes. So, yeah, he just got this Metro Shop, one of the many shop moons you get in this run. That's what surprised me when I was running this, how many shop moons you get.
They're just really convenient to get. So...
Yeah, they're very convenient, but it's still kind of crazy. But since hint hearts are there, it allows for it to be pretty easy to get and not really an out of the way hassle.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, with this run on somewhat focus is also coins, because you need 1,000 coins over the course of the run to get a Toadette achievement.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, coins are really important.
We get these little Luigis, which give 200 coins each.
Also, I forgot the hint art. So one thing I want to mention is that the slots moon to the left after we exit trades is fast. I'll explain it after bullet building, which is a very...
All right. Good luck on bullet building. So yeah, bullet building is a trick that's not a trick. It's a sub area that's really cool when it's done fast. One of the innovators of doing bullet building fast is MeWe, who recently donated. So shout outs to him for finding what he calls MeWe building. But he's not doing that,
which saves several frames. Frames.
Yeah.
So we got it.
Oh, you can if you've noticed, we use these poles, which are actually faster than rolling speed. Usually we roll around everywhere, because it's generally the fastest movement, but poles are faster.
Yeah. Because they give you more speed after, more momentum speed. I don't know how to explain it better than that. But anyways, he's gonna climb this tower, go to the tippy top. All right, there we go. Backflip dive.
This moon is known as Dizzying Heights, which is not a fun moon if you mess it up.
Yeah, if you mess it up, you go all the way back to the bottom.
There's actually a reroute that was found a week ago, I think, by yours truly, Sledge_Hammer.
The reroute god himself.
Yeah, it saves quite a bit, because it actually reroutes a kingdom to be faster, and it helps the kingdom that changes. The
reroute. Do you mind explaining what it is?
Oh yeah, so these hint hearts give give you moons, when you in certain kingdom it shows you a picture of where the moon will be, and then you get the moon.
Yeah. And it was discovered that getting the hint heart in Metro and grabbing the moon that it shows in Lake, it's actually faster than getting another moon lake, the Goombet Moon. So Ghost is exiting Metro with looks like it's going to be a 32-25.
26.
26. Okay, I've been a second off for a while.
Not bad at all, honestly.
No. Oh, so the theoretically best time you can actually get in this category is a 1:35. And since we don't have a task for this game yet, we built up a spliced run to it has a lot of segments, and it ended up being 1:35.
It's essentially a human task. Mainstream version of that is the any
human
percent
theory task.
Human theoretical task.
Because the term human task is generally frowned upon for BTT.
Oh, okay. My bad. I'm sorry. But yeah. So BTT is just basically a bunch of things compiled together. And one of the principal architects of the BTT and its routes is Sledgehammer, who discovered a bunch of routes that could be faster in both any percent and dark side. So right now, back to Ghost's run, he's talking with Captain Toad. You can either he thankfully saved the Toad. you have the option to leave him in the snow, freezing, but Ghost has some humanity, thankfully, and bada bing, bada boom.
Technically, we just talk to him and leave because we just want the moon.
Yeah,
we're evil, but we'll make up for it. We made up for it by being nice to the guy in Metro.
Yeah,
that.
By making him happy and giving him a little buddy.
All right, so that was a hint there too. That one will appear in Lost.
Yeah. So, Ghost, are you gonna do snow clip or are you gonna attempt it?
I attempted it, but I didn't get it.
So snow clip, it's a small time save, snow moon clip. It's where you just basically clip through that wall to reach the first sub area faster. So right now he's gonna do. So the reason why he's being relatively slow with all those long jumps is because this blowy Joey, I think that's what. No, it's a Taifu. I'm sorry for my informal tone. But it runs on a cycle, he has to get a triple jump to reach the secret moon perfectly. And just when I finish talking about it, he's out of the Billy Joey, the Taifu room. I apologize again. So that's one of the 4 sub areas that you need to do to reach peace. But believe it or not, in World Peace, we never do use any of the sub-areas because instead we just clip through using the snow clip that Ghost attempted before. So yeah, now he's entering the Goomba room.
I tried to do a tech there called Goomba Vectors, so if you do regular jumps and left-right motion, you could get a lot more speed with the Goomba.
I believe that MeWe pioneered that technique as well.
There's also a clip here that saves about 7 seconds, but it's hard and
it's very hard.
Inconsistent.
It's not even done by the top
basically a run killer. So we don't do it yet. But there's been a recent setup found for it.
Was it Nizumi?
It's Cindy.
Yeah,
Cindy. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. Shout out to Cindy. So yeah, he just got a pipe suck where you go in the pipe really fast. That's one of my favorite things to do in the game because you just go right into the pipe. So right now, Ghost is about to attempt one of the hardest tricks in this category. This is called Snow Dram. After a while, you can get consistent at it, but when you're first starting to learn it, it's really, really tough.
I'll have quiet time, guys, if it's fine.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So let's see if he's going to get it.
Yeah, that was barely it.
Okay, let's go. So as you can see, he did a really precise jump to reach that painting platform. So yeah, good for Ghost. So
yeah, it saves like 7 seconds, and if I remember correctly.
Yeah. So he just that's a very clean snow from Ghost. No major mistakes there, except I think that he bought he tried to buy he clicked on the life up part as opposed to the moon. So now he's entering Seaside. Seaside, when it comes to Dark Side, aside from a hint art that I believe you get, there's not much differentiation from any percent. Do you get the hint art, or am I?
No. It's the same as any percent. However, I want to show off something really cool I was actually found recently, and it's in BTT.
Oh man!
I'll let you guys see it for yourself.
Oh, we never actually said what BTT stood for.
BTT stands for Best Theoretical Time, which, as it's like a theoretical human test. Massive emphasis on theoretical. All right. A little bit of a hiccup at the start, but that was clean movement. So, Ghost, what is it that you're gonna show us?
Rockin'. You'll see Rockin'.
I think I might know what it is.
Now, I haven't been too updated on the
one at the end of this kingdom, or?
I'm gonna try it again.
Oh.
Fuck. Screw. Shit. Shoot.
Oh man.
I almost got it.
Yeah, this
Okay,
strat
that was
is,
okay. It's okay. It's a bit tricky. It's a bit tricky.
It's a very weird
Yeah,
strat.
that is called an RCB, which stands for roll, cancel, bounce. Like,
Yeah,
which
and
you roll, cancel, and then you jump, and then you bounce on Cappy.
it's called a Shireen bounce.
What? No,
Oh my bad.
Shrani
My
bounce
bad.
is when you get close to a
What am I
wall.
saying? I'm so sorry. I messed up the words in my head. But yeah, he's about halfway through the kingdom now. And he is going to do
We're coming up the fish clip, so if commentators want to explain that, then go ahead.
So this was another trick that was discovered, I believe, in early 2019, I think.
Yeah. I think it was in February.
That was like right when sub hour was like imminent.
Because I remember a video that was like on February blank 2019. Circle found it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think I know what video you're talking about. So right now he's approaching the seaside clip, and what you can do, which I'll explain further when he gets closer to doing the clip. But it's a very interesting clip because it's one of the few out of bounds clips where you can truly go way out of bounds. So what you do is you bring this cheap over here, bring it down a little bit, capture it, recapture it, and then boom, you are down there. And the only usage for it in dark side.
That was really scary. I got screwed over by the camera.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah. Clicking in bounds here loses a lot of time, probably about 20 seconds.
Yeah, but thankfully he did not do that. So yeah, that's a pretty nice seaside from Ghost. Aside from that little blip with the start and the Gushionless blip as well. So yeah, he's gonna be moving on to the Luncheon Kingdom, which is a
very dumb kingdom.
I'd call it a pretty hot kingdom, if I do say so myself. I do say that the strats done are pretty hot.
Yeah, but the kingdom is not as poorly programmed as the other kingdoms because after the boss fight, you'll see a lot of screwed over stuff.
Well, Luncheon has a lot of weird geometry with blocks.
Yeah. And also, there's a bunch of lava literally everywhere, and if you mess up, you might fall into the lava.
That was
quite detrimental.
A few.
So let's see what Ghost starts out with. He's starting out with Salt Triple, a very precise but saves a little bit of time trick.
Yep. Saves 1 second.
Yeah, 1 second. Bada bing, bada boom. Perfection.
It's one of those tricks in Odyssey where you like either learn it right away or you hold off for it forever.
Yeah. So, there's a route that's done any percent called Spiritless, where you skip Spirit and instead you get a bunch of other moons. That's done any percent. But in Dark Side, we just go for Spirit.
Well, yeah. That trick saves more in Dark Side because it it has better routing. It saves 10 seconds in Dark Side while it saves only about 6 in 90%.
But the thing is, it's a very, very risky trick. You have to do this jump around the Spirit Arena, and if you get inside the loading zone of the arena, you're done with that trick. So
the thing with Spiritless is like when you do the skip, then a bunch of things in Luncheon don't exist anymore, so you have to do a lot of jumping over, and it's generally really risky.
Yeah. So now Ghost is just hopping in and getting the quick moon from this sub area, and then we never see that sub area again. So bye. Now, okay, he's going up to the top. I always like this strat because you just get to roll on this sketchy geometry, and it basically just shows the Luncheon Kingdom in a nutshell.
A lot of sketchy stuff.
Lots of sketchy stuff, yeah.
That trick. I was talking about Luncheon geometry, which I usually like you usually like roll over to the left or right, which yeah, it's hard to completely stay straight in like doing those roll boosts. You like there's an alternative strat that loses a second, but Ghost decides to play risky.
Good for him.
Yeah.
So yeah, he after getting this. Moon. Sorry, what were you saying, Ghost?
I just wanted to say, like, showcase that a marathon is important. So I may not do that in runs, but it's really cool to show off.
Yeah, it's just a little flex, you know. So now he's gonna do one of the. When I started watching any%, when I first saw this sub area being done as fast as speedrunners do it, I was like, wow. So this is Forks. Here we go.
Does anyone want to explain dive cap? Oh my god.
Now, if you dive while you're capturing, it's actually a little bit faster than just
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. You just landed on that ledge just barely. If you missed that, that would have had more severe consequences. For example, Lil Curbs was famously on world record pace into the Forks sub area, and he missed it, and he lost the pace because of that. I think he's still PB'd, but that just shows how scary that trick can that bonking there could be. So what were you saying?
So back to the diving into captures thing. It's faster because you're closer to the capture, and like the game doesn't have it doesn't have to like do as much to like put you in the capture.
Oh man, we got the tough cheese section, but we made it. So upcoming, we're gonna see. I think it's one of the only differences between any% and Dark Side in Luncheon, and that is doing another sub area in addition to Forks. In a standard any% route, as in not very top level spiritless, you only go for the Forks sub area. But what Ghost will do in the Dark Side run is go for a sub area where you use a magma bubble, so we'll be able to see some cool little magma bubble physics.
Another RCB just for swag points.
Yeah, just for swag points. And as of right now, going into the magma sub area first, directly after, as opposed to going to the mountain, is faster. However, there are some strides being made in the BTT to see if mountain first might be faster. The
BTT doesn't like do this order anymore because speedrunless.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was
like already it's doing mountain first is faster for BTT.
I
mean, even in runs if you do spiritless, I believe mountain first saves like 2 seconds if I remember correctly.
Excellent.
Yeah, for spiritless that is.
Yeah, for spiritless. For this route, I'm not sure if it even saves time.
Yeah.
Probably won't.
Yeah, currently it's faster to do Potable Room first.
Alright, so now he's gonna bounce the meat, which is my favorite capture in the game. He's got twitching it up and down. And now he's just gonna grab this multi-moon. And yeah, it's so yeah. You guys have anything else to say?
Ruin's a great place for donations.
Ruined is a great place for
that is true.
Yeah.
That is but if we do not have donations, I will use the allocated time to talk about a person who is viewed as just to shout out the person who is viewed as the god of Ruined, having the fastest IL time and the majority of the BTT segments, if not all of them.
Yeah, all of them for any percent.
All of the BTT segments, except for the ones used in Dark Side, I believe. So his name is Hey There.
Yeah, we all love Hey There.
Yeah, big shout outs to Hey There.
Yes.
So that's basically, you can't really mention Ruined without mentioning Hey There, because it's just his dedication to this kingdom that's viewed as one of the. It's basically essentially an auto scroller. As long as you know how to do the fight well, it's basically just an auto scroller. And Hey There managed to optimize it so well. So
the thing with this kingdom is like everyone views it as an auto scroller, but Hey There like does the littlest optimizations to be better than everyone at the kingdom, and like it's all about the sword distance and like when you're trying to kill the dragon.
Yeah. So for that chest moon, there's actually a possible clip you could do, which I tried to do, but it's really hard, and it's only done in BTT.
Yeah.
So Rune Kingdom, as Sledge said, we're just gonna be throwing the keys. We're just gonna be throwing Cappy at the keys.
If you saw there, Ghost got a little toad, which is one of those hint hearts that give 200 coins. Usually they're Luigi's, but this one decided to be unique and be Toad.
This is the perfect time to put a few ads. That is perfect. So shout out to GSA for that. Ruined is the perfect kingdom for that. So thumbs up to GSA. So so he's on the second phase right now, out of 3 phases. So the only real challenge with this is dying to the dragon, which I doubt will happen to Ghost. Looks like he's perfectly fine on health, perfectly fine in that regard. He has plenty of hearts in case he does take any damage. But dying in Ruined has infamously happened to a couple of streamers who are normally really good at the game, such as Sui Saiga, Timpani, and Oliver Wed. So thankfully that does not happen to Ghost. So good for him.
We're after Ruined, we're coming up to Bowser's Kingdom. Bowser's Kingdom is probably the most interesting kingdom, one of the two in the any percent section that really, really differs from its any percent counterpart route.
Yeah, it's a lot longer. It's a lot longer. When I first started running Dark Side, I was like, wow, this is a long kingdom.
Longest kingdom in the any percent section.
Usually, Bowser's Kingdom in the any percent section is you're focused on, okay, we're going to get out of here, but we're going to actually be routing for post-game, basically.
Yeah. You collect a lot of extra moons.
Really quick, just going to hop in here and say thank you so much to Audio Tech for the $5 donation. It says, I'm happy to the Dark Side Goat doing what he does best. Good luck, Ghost.
Thanks, Audio. I love you, man.
And also a $6 donation that just came in from the Fletch9, who says, I'm so proud of you, Ghost, for doing this marathon. Go fast, gamer.
Thank you, Fletch.
Go. I love seeing all the support from this community who can back our Dark Side King himself. Right now, Ghost is entering the Bowser's Kingdom. And
first major thing we're going to do is another Dram strat, which is Pokio Dram. Yeah, this used to be done in the any percent route, but we routed it into Dark Side, which is pretty cool.
It's a really cool looking strat.
Yeah, and some beginners in any percent still do this strat, and even still like top level players like Listera still do it.
Yeah,
so,
shout out to Listeras.
There was someone who got sub-hour with this strat because it only loses 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think actually Listera's timed it to be like 0.4 or something. I'm not sure how reliable those timings are.
So not too much of a difference. So it's worth going for if you can get consistent for that in any percent. So right now he's just grabbing the first story moon. Correct me. Do you get the notes moon before like the one on that island in post game?
Okay. Yes.
All right. I think that might be the beginner route, or I might be forgetting something. So yeah, that's cool. So this is just standard for now. Just that.
We're coming up to new shards, so if anyone wants to explain that, go ahead.
Yeah. So basically, with new shards, I believe it's like I'm not sure how
Oh.
long ago it was, but it's just a reordering of just the way the shards the way we collect the shards. Normally the old way we top runners used to do it was get the
A little
one
bit
that
of
was right.
a screw there, but
It's all good. It's all
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, you normally the old route was to get the one like right ahead of you at the start, then get the one on the candle, then get the one behind the roof, and then get the one in front of the wall, and then get the final one.
Yeah.
But the new
Overall,
order is what
yeah,
yeah, the
this
new order
shard
is what you
movement
just
saves about 1 to 2 seconds. I'm not
Yeah.
sure like exactly how much. I don't remember, but
And then after doing shards, you get 2 moons, I believe.
yeah.
Just want to make sure. Yeah, 2 moons. You get that one, and then you get one behind there, which has a pipe that conveniently leads to right next to the story main, which is pretty cool.
so we're gonna be doing another strat, the Dram strat. A lot of things we do call Dram or just capture warps, as Sledge said before.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, let's go. Dive, roll.
Let's see.
I think that might work. Yeah, that worked. So we're coming up to the Jizo. Jizos are very weird in this game because they're not as fluid as other captures.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually gonna wait for this because if you actually capture the Jizo too early, it'll just kick you out of the Jizo.
So just a little bit of safe. So he's getting both Jizo moons, one of which is hidden under here. So yeah, he does this cool strat where he gets the first Jizo moon first, and then doing another Dram strategy to put your hat near the pylon before warping into it, and starting the bunnies, both of which are harder versions than of previous fights. So obviously, since Ghost is a good runner, he goes for Topper first, which is obviously the superior version.
It really doesn't make a difference at all. It's people just pretend it matters because they want to argue.
It started originally from former world record holder Chaos Pringle.
Did it? I think that I think that the argument has been going on for a lot longer than that, from what I remember. Yeah, but basically, some people go for Topper first, and some people go for Harriet first. It's really
a majority
just
of runners go for Harriet first. Also, that camera is really weird.
I think
the difference, and if there is, it's 1 frame.
Yeah, it's really not that big of a deal.
There's actually a fast strat you can do, which is first-person Harriet, but I did not learn it fast enough in the time for this marathon. But it's okay.
Yeah. Also known as Furriet.
Yeah,
after the runner who found it.
Well, who also has All Moon's world record currently?
All Moon's world record as of now. And yeah, so looks like it's just going to be a nice and clean Harriet fight for Ghost right here. And he's going to grab the moon and bada bing, bada boom. Not much more to say than that. So, yeah. So just grabbing the moon. And while normally in any percent, you just grab 1 moon, go up to the next fight. In Dark Side, there's a few more moons that you have to grab before doing that.
Yeah, you get 2 extra. Yeah, 2 extra. Actually, 3. 3.
Because you get the one on the nose too, right?
Yeah.
There is an option to get that in Bowser's too, but
most
people don't do that.
I did a spin throw just to get that checkpoint. That might seem really not important, like right now, but it'll actually be very important in post game. Because we're gonna
because you warp there
later
to get the moon rock, which is dormant as of now, but it will be activated after this is done. So, well, after the game is done. So he's just doing a really scary looking blind.
I tried to do my RCB strat there because I actually have the BTT segment over here, which is cool.
Oh, good for you. Let's go. So yeah, he's just doing another Dram capture warp. So bada bing, bada boom, right there. And now he is gonna start to climb. Now, normally, in any percent, you just climb, uncapture the bird, roll on over to the wire, and then boom, you're in mech. But in this category, you actually take the bird with you to get a moon at the by the wire that you poke your nose into.
So here's actually a more like little cool dram, like a little pseudo dram that I actually found out about today. Let's see if I can get it.
All right, let's see.
This dram doesn't save as much, and since it's not
that was really bad.
It's all right. It's all right.
So we're coming up to mech, and comms can take over mech. I'll probably just mute. I'll try and focus.
I think that this is the job for both.
I'll explain the mech fight. So, basically, normally you're supposed to use a bird to shoot bombs at the legs. The mech falls down, you go up, you kill the bubbles, and do that for each one of the 4 phases. But we can climb up the leg and do the entire mech fight without using the bird at all.
Go ahead, Blue. Sorry.
Yeah. So yeah, we do some fast movement. You got Goya topper, which you get that topper, we just spin pound on that platform and one go up or down, you just land on top of bubble there. And then we're gonna do target acquired where you get shot off the mech, and then land on the spirit bubble, spin pound, and top spirit's gone.
The reason why we don't hit any bubbles while the mech is in the running phase is because we can't. The bubbles are invincible.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, very, very clean mech from Ghost.
So I just want to say something. I usually get 420 Bowser splits here, so from here, if I play assuming really close to Sob, I might have a chance of a 106 any percent, which is the first time I've ever gotten a 106 in a run. So that might be hype.
Yeah.
If it is.
Yeah. For like context, I think World Record has like a low 105.
Yeah.
Do we have time for a couple donations?
Yeah, go ahead.
Of course.
Sweet. So we have $10 from Bree GHSR, who asks, "What's 9 plus 10?"
Ghost, this is for you to answer. Ghost, this is for you to answer.
Okay, so I think, guys, you guys have to put me on the spot, don't you?
Yeah.
You need a little help from the crowd.
So I'm gonna use my finger strat, and I think it's 19. I counted with my fingers.
Oh man, Ghost.
Wait, is it 21?
Yeah, I think it's 21.
Damn it!
Honestly. You know, we all mistake time. So right now,
I'm not good at math, guys.
No, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So
we also have $20 from Divergent Acid, who says, "As a veteran, this is awesome. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much." And then last but not least, we have $1 from Late Night Ronnie, who says, "Let's go, Ghost. You got this, man."
Thank you,
Ronnie.
Ronnie.
Thank you guys all so much for the donations. Very generous. And yeah, thanks, guys. We hope you're enjoying the marathon.
all right.
So we're coming up to Moon Kingdom.
Yeah.
Usually we just focus on beating this kingdom as fast as possible. However, we're going to take a little bit of detours.
Yeah, we need moons.
Yeah.
So first quick moon is here.
People who are quite known for their moons include Miles Pro, who has actually the ComSob segment with astounding. I think it's a 448.
451.
451. Okay. You know what? I was off by a few seconds, but we did it. And also a shout to Ryland, who got a 501 moon with a 101 PB. So
yeah,
shouts to both of these runners.
There's this trick in Moon where it's really, really hard, and everyone jokes about it from time to time. It's called 2DSS, which we'll see later.
Yeah, 2DSS was discovered by Miwi, who we have mentioned quite a lot in this run, just because he has contributed so much to the discoverment of many tricks, So shouts to Miwi once again. So he discovered a trick called 2DSS, where he actually posted on Twitter, and it did grow quite viral. So you might have seen it before. You actually skip the 2D section. Well, Ghost isn't going to do it because it's a very, very, very precise trick.
I'll actually try and showcase what it looks like.
All right, yeah, just give it a shot.
Did I say that? I didn't actually mean which we'll see later. I meant which would have happened later.
We're coming up to this stuff. Casual wall jump. I feel like we exaggerated that way too much. So if anyone wants to explain that, go ahead. That's just
he's just doing a moon skip, which you can use to skip the moon cave in Super Mario Odyssey.
This is probably the biggest discovery of the game yet. Saves about 3 minutes. We haven't found anything bigger since then, and it was the first week of SMO.
Yeah, it saves like 5. Wait, I'm sorry. You already said how much it saves. I wasn't thinking. So yeah, you just go. Well, first you get a few extra moons, because this is Dark Side. It's not meant to be a completionist of the game, so you do have to get some moons in Moon just to be able to reach the threshold of 250 to be able to reach the the dark side.
Speaking of more moon guys, shouts to Triple X as well. Triple X is a good friend of mine, and he is hopefully in chat. And yeah, just give him some love.
Yeah,
so,
Triple X.
Bowser fight is the same as before, so yeah.
Yes. So yeah. It's just not too much of a difference from the cloud fight. The difference is that first of all, there's extra hats, and second of all, Bowser likes to spin a lot more, and third of all, he breathes fire between all the punches, like right now, as you can see. And the fire is easy to you can do it so easy. As you can see, Ghost is just jumping and throwing his hat. You can even just jump.
The fire looks bigger than it looks.
Yeah, the fire is smaller than it looks.
The fire looks big. The fire is smaller than it looks. I can't talk.
Go. It's all good. So yeah, let's see. 1, 2, 3. He's gonna. All right. And he just tries to fake you out again, but that has no match for Ghost, who has plenty of experience fighting Bowser before. So yeah, now we're gonna be heading into the
escape portion.
Yeah.
So here we're just gonna focus on Bowser lines.
Yeah. Escape is really fun to do because you actually play as Bad Bowser. So sorry for anybody who hasn't played this game so far. This is the biggest spoiler in the game. You get to play as Bowser. So yeah. So now
if you haven't played the game yet, just look away from now.
Yeah. Just close your eyes.
Yeah, sorry for spoiling the game.
So yeah, he's about to.
I tried to do it, but you can see like I stood on a wall there, a part of the platform.
All right, so now he's going to do 2D skip. I don't think you're going to go for XD skip.
Yeah,
but...
No, we're not.
Sorry, guys, invalid run.
Aw, darn. All right.
Okay, so...
I saw that you were considering it for a second. You get partial credit for that. So, yeah.
So we're coming up to Pillar Room, so just blessed for Pillar Room.
Yeah. This is probably the most inconsistent part of the run. You can lose seconds if you're on the wrong cycle when you're like just a little too slow. So there's a cycle.
Looks like I think he got early pillars. He got the early pillar, so good for him. So that means that he'll only have to do 3 because he got the first one early. Yeah.
That should be fine, yeah.
Right,
And we're
with
done with the
that,
any percent
we're-
section.
Yep.
Let's go. Looks like we're gonna have a 108, which is only which is better than Sledgehammer's any percent PB. So take from that
Wow.
what you will. I'm just
so 108, 24 any percent. That is actually like
that's decent.
That's a great any percent time.
All right, so yeah, this runs about 147 pace. If he plays decently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, good for you. But as you know, the run doesn't end just because the game is over. So you have to skip past this whole end credit scene, which is a bit awkward, but it's what you have to do. And this little moon rock thing. So moon rocks are basically the key to the success of a run.
Yeah, so here we're coming up to post-game, which is another important part. So if Sledge, you want to explain how dark side routing go? If you guys want to explain how dark side routing is, so go ahead.
Yeah, so what we do for post-game categories is, so we revisit kingdoms, and we get these moon rocks. These moon rocks, if you break them, they get launched into the sky, and then it just launches power moons everywhere, and it gives a lot of fast moons.
All right. So yeah, there's Captain Toad. That's one of the moons that you get. You're basically Mushroom is basically just the bonus world. So most of the moons that you get in Mushroom are like moons that basically just exist because they exist in other kingdoms, or they exist just to be bonus type moons, if you know what I'm talking about. It's a bit tough to explain, but as you can see, a lot of the things you see in the Mushroom Kingdom are repeated from other kingdoms. For example, this flower thing, you saw this in cave gardening in Lost. The timer challenge, obviously there are a bunch of timer challenges. You see those all. So yeah, a lot of them are just taken from a lot of other.
So there are actually certain moons that normally are too slow for the cutoff, but there's Toadette in the castle, which gives you basically free moons, but you need to get certain achievements, like there's 5,000 cap throws, 10,000 jumps, 10 timer challenges, 5 notes moons. And those moons are 7 seconds each.
Yeah.
They're really fast.
So now what Ghost just did is called Goombet Jump, which you can use. Normally what you're supposed to do is drain the whole thing by throwing your cap at all of the little wood things, but instead of that, you just use the Goomba and do a cool little jump to just get the to get the Goombet Moon quicker. And it's a very cool looking trick, although it is a little bit tricky. Here's another one.
We're gonna be talking to Toad to activate the Peach stuff. To activate Peach.
Yeah. Ghost, I have a question for you. How are you able to move the camera while you were getting the moon for that moon?
There's some moons like that, Rockin', where you can move the camera during the moon animation. So yeah.
Wow, I had no idea.
It's also like that in the pillar room, in the pillar moon in Lake. So we're coming up to Cap 2, which is one of the hardest kingdoms. Okay, I think.
Cap 2. So
the third hardest kingdom of the run. It used to be the second, but no spoilers.
Yeah. It used to be the second, but
so right off the bat we have a really hard triple jump, which I'll probably try and focus for.
Yeah.
All right, so let's just be quiet and let's watch him do the triple. We can explain it later.
Yeah, I'll explain it.
All right, once he gets it. All right.
Okay, I died, but hopefully I can try it again. That was really bad vectoring on my end.
So, oh man, that's a tough bonk, man. So basically, that's just faster than going to use a Paragoomba, which is what many beginners use. But this is a much more risky strategy.
I had to get a little safe there with bouncing on that cap.
Yeah, that's just the way that it can be done. So yeah, just got the moon rock, and all this moon rock creates a bunch of extra moons that are in the kingdom, and this is very useful for Darkside. So immediately he warps to the checkpoint that he grabbed earlier, like at the very, very start of the run, just so he can, first of all, get Captain Toad, I believe. Yes, Captain Toad. Which is where Topper was. So Topper has been replaced with Captain Toad, which I'd say is an upgrade.
Yeah,
because while Topper is an enemy, Captain Toad is a friend. So now he's going to do the shot in the Dark Moon, which is crazy how it exists. You're supposed to get it with a Paragoomba, but you just do a Death Warp here, which we saw before in Lost.
There's actually a really cool strat we'll see like in about a minute, which is called Equan Bird. So there's actually a very risky way you do that bird. I'll try and show it off. I don't do it personally in runs because of how scary it is.
Yeah. But first you gotta get that timer challenge.
Yeah.
And then obviously talk to Peach as well, and then there's another moon that you have to get before you get the bird. Now Peach wears a different outfit in every kingdom, so it's a little bit of variety. In Cap she wears this tuxedo. I don't know what that is. I don't know any fashion. I'm sorry, I'm a Mario.
I don't think that's not a tux.
I don't think it's a tuxedo though. Shout out to Tuxedo Cap, by the way, just for having the name Tuxedo. And now he's gonna get the shot moon.
And quick silence, guys.
Yeah, this is the bird strat he's talking about.
All right, Equan Bird. Let's go.
Yeah, so normally the way you do this captureless is to do a sign jump, but this way saves about.
What on earth? The bird just like stopped. He just gave up.
Yeah,
what?
The bird does
he just juked you. What?
Yeah, he does that sometimes.
It's all right.
I'm gonna try it again. PB's
basically. It's good. Yeah. Okay. That's good. It's okay. It's okay. It's just a marathon run. It's good that you can like reset the trick once again, like really quickly. Like it's good that the cycle is just like so quick.
Yeah, and there's Equan Bird. A little slow, but gets the job done. You know.
And this moon right here. Some of the moons have really long cutscenes that are extremely unnecessary. Like the whole thing that just has it popping up, and landing 2 feet away from where it was previously.
I accidentally uncaptured the Goomba a little too early.
Oh no. Okay, that just means you have to get another one. No big deal. Cap 2, as you say.
Cap 2 is a really dumb kingdom, so...
yeah, I mean, that just happens. You can't really do much to avoid that, but it's a no reset. But, as I said at the start, the intention is to show off this awesome category. But this time, played a little bit more safe there, and got that moon. Okay. And now you get the timer challenge, I believe?
Yeah, you get timer challenge.
There we go. Which you could do by just doing like another. That's a pseudo Dram strat because you don't really capture it, but you just like hit it.
It's a dive back.
Dive back, yeah, like a mix between the two. So now you just hit the hat, and there's another cutscene right there. So there we go, right there.
This Cap 2 was not as bad as is really bad compared to what I usually do, but I got to show off the triple jump strat and Equan Bird, so I'm pretty happy about that.
And you did get it second and third try respectively.
That's true.
Yeah, so good for you on that one.
Really quick, we have a $3 donation from Snoj Perk, and they wrote a little poem. It goes 231-789-789-123. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Snoy. Thank you, Snoy, so much for the donation.
We all love you, Snoy.
we love you, Snoy.
So
I agree with that poem.
So we're coming up to Lake 2. This is where the difference in routing will be. This is where we get our Hinard Moon.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can go ahead, Rock. I'm sorry.
So yeah, Lake 2, it's more of a relaxing kingdom compared to the other post-game kingdoms that are Cap, Lost, and Dark. Like Cap, Lost, and Dark Side are the 3 hardest post-game kingdoms. So this one, situated between, I believe, Cap and Lost, unless I'm mistaken. It just creates a little bit of a buffer between the two. I'm sorry. Lost is a bit later, so but it's right after Cap Kingdom, so you just basically get to relax. And now you get this bird, which can be a little bit tricky. It's a little bit frustrating because if it goes away, it flies away really quickly. But you know what? It's good. So then you read this Hintart Moon because we're going to go to Cascade later.
Speaking of Hintarts, there's been a reroute recently that we were talking about in Metro.
So now we're going to be able to
5 seconds. Yeah. So this is the kingdom that the reroute changes. That
was really close.
So I'll explain after Peach. But this timer challenge is pretty tight.
Yeah.
So we're actually going to be doing a Joy-Con strat. So here are my Joy-Cons. You'll be seeing them again in the later part of the run.
Yeah.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers.
Except probably a lot of people in the chat already know what we're talking about, but we're still not going to spoil it.
Yeah, we're not going to spoil it. In chat, please don't spoil it. Be good chatters. Let's go. Let's go. So now we're going to bring the Cheep up to the lady, because the lady, even though everybody else is petrified of Cheep, she is just, quote-unquote, built different. She just enjoys the Cheeps as opposed to being afraid of them, which I like. So, get this moon right here.
I'm actually going to show off another cool tech that is usually not used in runs, known as the triple throw. So,
all right, I like triple throws. They're really cool.
So wait, get your pause, Chamson. There we go.
Oh, that is a cool strat, just to get there really quickly. Oh man, that is clean. And the thing about
triple throws let you float in the air for a little longer, which is why that works.
Yeah, it's just a faster cap throw. All right, so now Ghost is gonna do a trick. Wait, no, my bad. I thought he's not gonna do leg skip, but yeah, he's gonna talk to Peach, who's in her lake outfit.
And let's see if I can get this.
Oh yeah, so this is the reroute I was talking about. You go to get the Hintart that you looked at in Metro.
Mm-hmm. That's actually a really smart.
And here we're gonna do a camera clip that actually saves a lot of time in Dark Side.
20%. Oh, my bad. That's a cool camera clip. I've never seen it done in action, but that's really nice.
Yeah, I think that was discovered by Goyu a few months ago.
Yeah.
No, I think it was. I don't
know. And I believe we're going to Cascade now.
Yes, this is Cascade next.
Let's go. Okay. So, So Cascade, it's a moderate. It's an average kingdom. Like it's not too hard, but it's not free either.
That is true.
Yeah. So there are a bunch of things that you do here.
It's very risky to die. I've died here a lot, like in runs. So let's hope that doesn't happen. Here is a cool reroute as well. You get this moon first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the Hinart Moon. We looked at the Hinart in Lake and Sanaya.
We used to take a pylon to this.
Yeah.
But
now we just get it first. Oh, missed the pylon, but second try. There we go. Just need a little bit more height on that.
That's true.
Yeah. So now we're talking. Oh, if we get the we go over here first.
Yeah,
that way we
we'll
can
talk
hit
to
the.
Peach later.
Yeah, my bad. Because you have to get the moon rock first. So here's a timer challenge that teaches you how to triple jump. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 1. Oh, okay. At least the first one was a triple jump. So now he's going over here, going across these floating aisles.
Nicely preserved momentum.
Yeah, and right as the cap is coming back, he throws it, and there's the moon rock. So yeah. And now he's talking to Captain Toad, who's I don't even know how he got there. Did he like half of the Captain Toad locations? I just don't understand how he got there.
Don't question the logic. You're just wasting your time.
I mean, there is Moon in Metro where it's basically on a building.
I
and
feel
it's
like
Flash.
Galaxy
It's literally
Loop.
called.
Okay. I feel
Yeah,
like
it's
Galaxy.
literally called.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
I feel like Galaxy Luigi and Captain Toad share like a similar thing because Galaxy Luigi is found in the worst possible locations, like doing something. So maybe Captain Toad was doing some research and he just got screwed over.
That's a good theory. So yeah, just capturing that T-Rex just for like 2 seconds, getting this rolling rock moon. Didn't this used to be gotten with the dino, or am I forgetting something?
Oh, that's for Darker.
Darker, okay. Yeah. So now gonna get this moon, just that right there. Not too much to say about that moon. It's a very uninteresting moon, to be honest. Now going across here, to reach this moon, which is basically a harder version of the moon by the Madame Brute area. Now he's going to go into the 2D section. I think this is one of the only 2D sections you go in the run, aside from the one Lost and the one in Moon. So yeah, just it's just very, you just have to get all the notes while also hitting a couple of blocks that are necessary. So it's harder than it looks, to be honest. So it's very good that he got it.
So I'm gonna try and showcase a cool jump here with the chain jump.
Yeah.
So hopefully I can get it.
Oh man. All right.
Okay, that was a really bad attempt.
Yeah, this chain Chapman's really annoying.
I tried to do a fast rat, but that's the consistent method for Busted Fossil.
Yeah, I remember watching Dark Side streams from early 2018. Shout out to Stained Glass 501, and he had tons of trouble on that moon, and even still, it perplexes runners.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna be getting this moon here, the Busted Fossil, and we're gonna spin Hound to Peach.
Yeah.
So you might be noticing throughout the run, like we get Peach. This is actually not a coincidence. There are actually achievements you can achieve, which, if anyone wants to explain them, then go ahead.
I'll
I
explain them.
explained them in Mushroom, but they're called Toadette achievements.
Yeah, there are like a lot of. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Get 5 of them in Peach. You get 5 Peach moons for the Toadette achievement.
People are like, "What the hell do you do the MCCT there?"
Yeah.
I'm like, MCCTs usually give like so much height, like it's crazy. Also,
yeah,
timer
MCCTs stand for motion controlled cap throws, which generally give more height than regular cap throws.
Yeah,
so now we're just doing this
wall.
bundle of moons here. And this is indeed a bundle because you get all of these and it's super dense and it's really cool to watch.
I mean that's what a theme of post game. You know, you're getting a lot of moons very quickly, so they are going to be dense.
So yeah, so now he's it's post game moons with Dark Side. You're just going for the moons that are the fastest and most convenient in the kingdoms that have already gotten peace. That's basically how the routing of Dark Side works. So now we're getting into Bowser's Kingdom, where you get some more moons, and one of them is, I believe, very convenient to.
Yes.
So obviously, there's this one.
In a lot of post-game categories, you can see a lot of paintings like that be used.
Yeah. We're just using a few here. The Cascade to... I think that's the only one we use is the Cascade to Bowser's.
Usually, we try to route in Darker, another category, which I think is really cool. Shouts to my Darker runners, aka 04 Dude, Swords.
04 Dude just got record today.
Yeah, he just got world record today, so if you want, congratulate him. He's in chat, I think.
There were 2 recent world records for main board. One for dark side and one for darker side.
Both by someone named Nick, which is great coincidence.
Yes.
That's
It's not
a little fun fact that was brought up by Miwi. Again, shouts to Miwi. Is that 3 of the 5 main board categories have record holders? Not 5. 3 out of the 6? No, I'm
7.
7. 3 out of the 7 have record holders that are named Nick. The world record holder for Dark Side is Psionic. The world record for Darker Side is 04 Dude. And the world record holder for 100% is Hey There Cool. All of which are named Nick, or some variation of that. So just a little fun fact. Back to the run. He's going to be getting one of these bunnies, which I don't know how bunnies, like, they're so hard to get. Like, I'm just in awe whenever they've gotten really, really quickly. Because, like, even though I've been playing this game for a while, I can never get them.
I'm going to try to do
He even got the other bunny just to flex. Yeah.
Oh, let's go. I got the strat.
Yo, let's go.
There we go.
Man,
that is a nice little spin throw there. Just to... Nice. Second try.
The person who has this BTT segment is actually in chat. It's Lucidity. He has that BTT segment, which is really cool, which is done in his 100% run, which is a very lit run to watch.
I thought it was all moons.
Now, this is one of the
moons.
This is one of the only post-game sub-areas that you go into, simply because it is so fast. Just watch this.
Yeah, casual is a slow sub area, but we can cheese it.
Yeah, just because we're good at the game like that, and that's just what happens. So, yeah. Do a little triple there. Do a little dive. There we are. And then we're going back up there. Oh, little spin jump. That's unique. You don't really see spin jump, wall jump, so you're seeing something new today. Yeah. Now we're gonna go to the Crazy Cap shop, and that's just to buy a moon because
Peach is here.
And Peach is here, so basically a 2-in-1. And do bot moons count towards Sodet, or am I misremembering?
Wait, do what moons?
Moons that you buy.
I don't think shop. So. Shop does not count.
Shop moons. Yeah, okay. But it's just really convenient because it's just that close to Peach. Yeah.
Alright, so here we're gonna get the Notes Moon. Really cool moon, so...
Yeah.
But first we're gonna get the moon on the wire.
Yeah.
Which is another moon in which you can turn the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Doing it.
There are 4 moons that I know of which you can turn the camera during the moon animation.
I can only think of 3.
Yeah, actually the 2 moons for Jizo, the one that's in the cave thing, you can actually turn your camera.
Well,
so there's one Notes Moon. You actually get 2 Notes Moon in this area. You go around the backside with this cool little jump here. Before
I'm gonna try to do this cool note strat. Hopefully I get it.
Oh man. So first you have to get this moon. Another moon that takes forever to pop up.
It doesn't really take that long.
That was alright, I guess. There's a sweet spot you can poke and then just do a shake. Okay.
Oh, that's still pretty nice though.
Alright, so this bird here is very dumb.
Yeah, I believe so this bird does some aspect of RNG. So the RNG player is what
Oh,
is part of
there's
the
a
bird goes
strat
around.
that Ghost does, where you point the camera down, and that for all we know of, gets rid of the RNG aspect of this.
Oh, I didn't know that.
There we go. You learn something new every day, even well-experienced runners like Bloodblow. So now we're gonna be heading to Lost 2, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Which
Lost
is
2, the
the
second
scariest.
hardest.
Either the second hardest or the hardest.
What do you think, Tess? Do you think that's the second hardest?
I think it's the second hardest for me. Usually hardest is Cap because I've become consistent at Lost 2. Hopefully I don't jinx
or
it.
the hardest is you know.
You know, the thing that we're gonna save, the thing that we're not gonna spoil.
So
Now.
Get your Ghosty 29 drippins in for Lost 2. Yeah, Lost 2 Deathless. This is very scary.
This
All
is
right, here we go.
really hard kingdom. It's really hard to get deathless.
Let's get some rockin' 14 blesses. Oh, all right. So a short ad break while we're just doing some stuff like buying the moons. Nothing too important here.
Yeah, World Record doesn't even have deathless in this kingdom. Fun fact.
Yeah, World Record has a death here. And we got Peach again because Shop Peach is a combination that everybody loves. So yeah, now we're gonna go down and start the real hard part. So first we're gonna be hitting this moon rock here, just to activate all the moons. So we're gonna be heading on up. Although dive fault just to show off.
Sorry, by the way, we do have a $5 donation from Lucid, who said, as the famous DaBaby once said, let's go. Nice run, bro.
Yo, wow. Thanks, Lucid.
Awesome. Shouts to Lucid and shouts to DaBaby. Yeah, it's really good to have that motivation.
That's usually called heart attack. The return jump roll cancel I did.
Oh man, that's a tough jump. That dive. If you bonked, you would be dead. But you made it in there in that small slot. Can you believe that, guys?
Well, in my opinion, that strat isn't actually that bad compared to other strats that exist.
That's true. It's just really scary though when you're the one doing it. I said.
But yeah, we're just getting the Shards Moon, one of which you just use a Hallmark Chapter.
The hint heart that we talked about.
This is a really good Lost 2.
Different
say that now.
The only problem is I think the bunny is going to be in a really bad spot. Hopefully it isn't.
Let's see.
Oh, isn't the bunny camera manipulable?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to wait. It was originally in a... Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
Frick.
What happened there? Oh, that's a rough death. Okay. That's okay. You respawn in a relatively nice area just by the moon rock, so you can easily just recover from there.
I kind of jinxed it. That was my controller's fault, if I were to take blame, honestly.
All right. But yeah, there we go. But now you're able to get the bunny in a good position, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, bunny's gonna be in a good position. So.
Silver lining to this small mistake. But yeah. There we go. We got this Notes Moon, and then you just get a bunch of moons at the same time, and this is another one of those times where it's just a batch of moons.
I'm probably gonna get this the Tripedal again.
Oh, that's all right. I mean, that
Lost 2 is a very scary kingdom, as shown by that.
Yeah, I mean, so you still got second try.
Yeah.
There we go. Right on top, and you're getting.
Unfortunate though that death happened. Lost 2 has become just a very hard kingdom. Like, with the strats that are added now, they've just become... It's just a really dumb kingdom now.
Yeah.
A lot of dark runners and darker runners, because dark and darker have the same lost to route. This is, like, you have to admit, this is a really hard kingdom.
Simply because the prospect of death is anywhere, which is seldom seen in any other
Right.
kingdom.
Yeah. The world record was lucky to actually die in a not bad spot. Only costs about 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Which most deaths cost around 15, 20.
Yeah. All right, so
we're
almost there.
Now.
We're almost there. We only need 15 more moons to reach Darkside. So can we get some pause champs in the chat?
Yeah,
and some resident sleepers pace. Because this
we're reaching Toadette.
Yeah.
So
well, if you don't get enough coins, that could be bad.
I think I have enough coins. I should be fine.
Loses quite a bit if you forget a Toadette achievement.
That's true.
Yeah.
With the new route, it's like a not new route, but if you miss a moon here, you can get a mushroom shop.
So yeah, if you have donations, we can get them in.
Yeah.
Yeah, once we reach the Toadette achievements. But in the meantime, I feel like what do you think we should talk about while Toadette achievements are happening?
The pace.
The pace. Okay. So what pace do you think that this will be?
Well, if Ghost plays the next two kingdoms good, it can 146.
Yeah.
146. That is very good. His PB is a 144. 144. So that'd only be 2 minutes off his PB, despite making a few mistakes in Lost and Cap 2. Lost 2 and Cap 2.
Yeah, there were mistakes in both Lost Kingdom visits.
Yeah. But just the fact that he pulled out, he's likely gonna pull out a really nice time despite all that. Hopefully gonna pull out a really nice time. Again, no spoilers, but it's just pretty incredible how even in a no reset, with all those nerves that I imagine Ghost is having right now, he's still able to pull out this really nice Darkside run to basically showcase all the cool strats that Darkside goes for. So
Darkside is. Can I go?
Yeah.
Darkside tend to be like a very slept on category just because people refer to any percent. But hopefully after this, you have a changed opinion and you hopefully take interest in it. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. So he's almost finished on Toadette achievement.
Just one more.
He just needs. Yep. And then off to the kingdom we've been waiting for. We've been saying no spoilers for it.
All right.
Who wants to explain this before quiet time happens?
Let's do it when you enter when you enter Darkside.
Let's explain it now. I think I need a lot of.
All right.
Okay. So normally, there are 4 bosses so you've seen these bosses, the Brutals. So you have to fight 4 of them, like each. They each have a different level. And then you finish off with Mech. But there's been a discovery recently, about a month ago, that saves about a minute. Mm-hmm. And you'll see what it is.
And it was discovered by Sledgehammer, Mars, and I believe MeWe. I think it was MeWe, right? Yeah. So once again, MeWe discovering a huge strat in this game. If this strat was in any other category aside from Darkside, or if this strat was in any percent, it would just blow up like everything about this game. But because Darkside is such a slept-on game, slept-on category, the first record using this trick was only done yesterday.
All right. So, okay. Wait, stop. There's an ad, so we can't explain it right now.
Oh.
But...
Okay. So here we go. This is called Darkside Skips. So.
All right.
Okay.
So we can skip three of these boss fights out of 4 of them with this.
Just watch.
I failed topper skip. We're gonna keep on going.
Okay.
Oh no, you still got the. Oh, it's okay. Just do it again.
It's the ads. It's the ads.
It's
All
the.
right. Yeah, he can still 147, so it's not too big of a deal.
Still, definitely be a 147, and thankfully that death is on the first brutal. The thing about this is that and what makes it so impressive that Ghost is going for in a marathon run is that if you mess up one of them, especially one of the later ones, it can cause major consequences to the rest of the run because it loses about how long does it lose? How much does it lose?
For the first one, it doesn't lose much, maybe 30 seconds. The other one, it can lose minutes. Yeah, the other two can lose minutes, and then your run's dead.
Yeah.
Why do ads have to appear? Honestly,
for some
no,
reason,
Ghost. Don't worry about
Alright.
Ghost. So.
Yeah, you can't skip Harriet because for some reason the devs put an extra loading zone for her.
Yeah,
Instead of the others.
Shout outs to Neo.
we theorized it was Neo.
This is a big shout outs to Neo. Obviously Neo Yggdrasil is one of the SMO mods. Yggdrasil. I'm trying my hardest, okay? But he's historically used Harriet as his profile picture. And Ghost has finished Harriet, sadly.
So in between cutscenes, I'm gonna be switching in between Procon and Joy-Con because Joy-Cons are really bad for me, playing it.
You need Joy-Cons because you need to down throw. You can't down throw on a Pro controller.
Mm-hmm. Which is one of the only downsides of it. Well, there are actually two pros to a Joy-Con over Procons. The first one being you could roll slightly faster, and the other one being down throws are possible in Joy-Cons while they aren't on Procons. All right.
2 out of 3.
Let's go.
Oh.
Let's go. This is awesome.
I'll just have a little bit of quiet time for this last skip.
All right, everybody, let's be quiet. Let's put
even you in chat. Stop.
Yeah. Looking at you, Psionic.
No.
Oh.
That was bad. That was really bad.
No. Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
I'm probably just gonna go and one more try, guys. One more try.
Yeah, well, I say we can do one more try before we risk going overestimate.
That's true.
Yeah. Remember, 152. That's the estimate. We must reach the estimate. Oh. All right.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, but you got the other two.
You're showing off the trick even more, so it's still a W.
That's true.
Yeah. You got to show off the trick twice, and I got a feeling. You get this time. Just keep going. Keep going. Everybody's rooting for you, Ghost. All the commentators are. All the chat is. All the community is. We know you can do this.
Really, Chad? Do you think I can do this? Come on, let's see.
Let's go. Yeah. All right. So, Harriet fight. Now you know why we call Darkside easily one of the hardest kingdoms in the game. Because while Lost 2 has a bunch of semi-hard tricks that are just all put together, Darkside Skip, first of all, it's at the very, very end of the run. Second of all, if you fail the trick, you're in poison, and you have to start the whole thing all over again. All right, now I'm just going to be quiet so Ghost can just work on his Darkside Skip.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I accidentally forgot a down throw. So.
Okay, well, I mean, you got the. Yeah, at least you didn't die. At least you didn't die.
Just fight spew it. It's fine.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Yeah. We get to see Spirit, guys, so that's pretty nice.
Yes, let's go.
Yeah.
True Spirit,
You know
best
what?
Spirit.
Clearly the best Boodle.
Even though we fucked up a lot, I think I showcased what the skips
Messed up a
look
lot.
like.
Messed up a lot. Good. Don't worry. Yeah. You showed what the you showcased the skips very well. But are you sure? Are you sure you want to go for Rango skip?
All or nothing, baby.
There we go.
Why
Love that
not?
attitude. Let's go. Let's go. I like to make it a true daily double. Oh man. All right. Here we go.
Yeah, I was way too low. I'll just probably. Sorry, guys. Damn, I disappointed everyone.
No, you're not
No, you're
disappointing
not.
anyone,
No, you're
Ghost.
not.
No, don't worry. Don't
All right.
worry, Ghost.
I'm
You're
just
not
gonna.
disappointing a single person. Just finish the run out.
I'm just gonna not do the next skips then. I think I showcased all the skips.
Yeah, you showcased all the skips very, very well.
I'm just gonna do the regular fights as usual.
Yeah, just do the regular fights. It's okay.
Hey, we have some buffer time if you want to go for it again.
Nah, it's okay. It's okay.
So,
Okay.
I mean,
I'll show off the boss fights anyway because this is what Darkside is, right? Yeah, the boss fights.
I'm sorry, Milo. What do you mean by buffer time?
I just meant if you go over estimate, it's no big deal.
Okay, excellent.
Take your time.
That's true.
Well,
All right.
Go fast, but take your time.
Go fast. Let's go. It's a very, very hard trick, and I can't even imagine the nerves that you have while doing this very, very hard trick at the very, very end of the run. Just the fact that you got 3 of them, you got like three skips. That's just incredible. The fact that you did that while 10,000 plus people are watching, I'm actually very, very proud of you, and I'm sure that that the majority of the community is proud of you for being being able to do this under so much pressure.
Yeah. Like now we know like the risk of when we fail it.
All right. So I feel like that this could be. Yeah,
this is like a 154 pace.
All right. A little bit over the estimate, but
it's fine.
It's fine. Perfectly fine. Because
since I showcased Darkside skips, I'm probably just gonna do the boss fights.
Yeah, that's all good.
Now you can showcase the boss fights.
That's true.
There we go. So there's Harriet. That's 2 down. And you'll be able to see Ghost has done Darkside so much, while most people take damage at least once. I don't think that Ghost will take damage anyway. That's my bet. That's my bet.
Oh, how it used to be was Rango is really bad if you mess it up, and if you fail it, then like if you just like mess up one of the hits, you could take damage and then like take more damage.
I'll just wait for
Spirit. Yeah, just be patient. Be patient. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we're just doing this on 1 damage, I guess.
All right, go.
Okay, so we're just gonna do Rango, if that's fine with you guys.
Rango's not the hardest.
I know you can do Rango.
Rango could be a little scary with the hitboxes, but hopefully, yeah.
For sure.
We're a little overestimate, so yeah, that's unfortunate, but hopefully
you guys... I mean, you were able to show us so much more than we expected. Like, nobody expected you to show off all those crazy strats in Seaside and Cap and like everywhere. Like, you were just going crazy this match.
You were zooming.
You were zooming this whole time, yeah.
All
right.
Oh, did you die in Rango?
No, I did not die. I just missed
thank goodness. All right. Okay. Oh, man.
That was so close. Oh, that was scary.
We have 1 more minute of the run, so I'm gonna try and showcase Mecha as best as possible. So there's usually a safe pattern I do, but since this is a marathon and since this is a 1-1 situation, I'm just gonna do target acquired. Probably the hardest thing to do on the mech, but I think we can do it, hopefully.
I've seen Ghost do it.
I've gotten it, I've never gotten it a run, so hopefully I get it, this time.
Well, you have an extra health now.
That's true.
So even if you mess up, I think you have a really nice cushion. 2 hearts. So let's see this. In action. Mech Part 2. Let's go.
But overall, this is a really good run. I'm really happy to everyone that tuned in. Thank you for the Odyssey community for showing the support. Thank you to everyone in the Dark Side. Dark Side Discord that is active almost every time. And just thank you everyone for being here. I love all of you.
I would also like to give a shout out, give tons of shouts to GSA for allowing us to showcase this run. To give a little bit of love to an unspoken category. And allowing Ghost to run it, and allowing me, Bliplo, and
there it is, guys. We got target acquired.
Let's go. There we go.
At least we
target acquired. No way.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Is this gonna be 150? Nah, this is gonna be like a 155.
Yeah, this is 155, but still, you got target acquired.
That's the first time I've ever gotten that in a run, by the way, guys. Time's gonna come up in after I touch this multi-moon.
All right. It's gonna be like a 155.05 or something like that.
And time. 155.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Ghost.
Good job.
Let's go.
Congratulations. Oh man.
Thank you so much, guys. It was brutal, but we did it. A little bit overestimate, but yeah. Once again, thank you so much to GSA again. Thank you to my commentators, Rock and Jack 18. Sledgehammer, Bliplo, go follow them on their respected Twitch channels. And go follow me. I'm pushing this category to its limits, along with another runner known as Psionic. And yeah, thank you to all the 10,000 people that are at this run right now. I think we peaked a lot, so I don't have many shoutouts to give, but thank you to everyone in my community. Thank you to all my VIPs, mods, and thank you to Arwe for being a great host for this marathon. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you guys. Bye guys. I love you.